Hey, happy Saturday. My hair's a mess because it was windy. It's actually kind of died down now. And I have been out and about this morning. I have several more places to go today. And, well, I just left the little thrift store. I went in there to drop some stuff off. And I went in to browse a little bit, and it's crowded in there. I didn't buy anything, though. So for people to say I buy too much, I didn't buy shit today. Nope. I didn't see anything in there I wanted, so I didn't buy anything. They have a Christmas tree in there in the box for $10, and it comes with 2 big bags of ornaments too. I didn't buy that. It's a skinny tree, and actually I had one, and I used it a couple of times, and then I actually gave it away to the mom of a friend of my older son. Wanted it, so I gave it to her. Like, here you go. It's perfectly fine, only used twice, and it's just taking up space in my attic, so it's gotta go. So, right now, I went to the post office, and now I've been here. I put some stuff in the blessing box, donated stuff here, and now I'm thinking about going to the bakery, the Flowers bakery thrift store. It sounds gross, like, ew, a bakery thrift store. So like used bread. What is, secondhand bread? Donated donuts. No, it's so there's a bakery, there's a Flowers bakery in Jamestown. And if they have day old stuff that didn't sell or whatever, or they make too much of something, a lot of times they just make too much of something, they take it to the little bakery thrift store that's right down the road from the bakery. And it smells just like if you've ever been to, why is my phone being stupid? So if you've ever been to a bread, we just call them bread stores because we didn't put a lot of effort into coming up with a name for them. The bread store. There are different brands of breads. There was a Marita bread store that my mom and I would go to about once or twice a month because it was kind of a distance from the house. We would go once or twice a month, and my mom would stock up on bread. You could get bread for like 35 or 50 cents a loaf, Marita old-fashioned bread. And she would take it home, and we had this freezer, and she would just put it in the freezer, and whenever you needed a loaf of bread, you just go get one out of there. And so that's the way we ate. That's the way we got our bread. She said it was too expensive in the store, so we'd go to the bread store to get it. And so that was the one that I knew growing up. But it's funny because any bakery thrift store you go in, every one I've ever been in, doesn't matter what brand or whatever, doesn't matter. They all smell exactly the same. And I don't know how to describe the smell. It doesn't stink, but it's a very specific smell to bread stores. It's I don't know how to describe it. But if you've ever been in one, you probably know what it smells like. They all smell that way. I really want that. That house is still for sale. I want that house so damn bad. There's a house right here. That big white house right there. I want that house is for sale. I want that house. Man. I know they probably want like $50 quadrillion for it because all the real estate around here is just ridiculously priced. Like, come on now. I'm glad I bought my house when I did, I'll say that. And when the interest rates went so low a few years ago, I refinanced, and I got a rate of 2.5. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not buying anything. The value of my property has doubled in 3 years, but I would not sell, because then you just go out to buy something else that's overpriced, and I'd have a higher interest rate. And like, no, I'm not messing with that. Besides, I've done so much to this house. I ain't no damn way I'm leaving. I want to stay and enjoy it for once. This is the 3rd house I have owned. And I'd be damned if I'm going to make, every house I've lived in, I've made improvements on as I could. Either doing it myself or paying somebody to do it. And then I would sell it and not be there to enjoy the improvements. I'm going to stay and enjoy these. All the things I've fixed in this house, I'm going to stay and enjoy them. I don't really have anything to say. I just wanted to say hey and let you know that I didn't buy anything at the little thrift store. I know, I'm shocked. I think I might go to the farmer's market after I get done here. I wanted to see if I could find, I have a planter And I wanted to find something to go in it, like a pot that would fit in it. It's kind of a funny size and shape. I got to figure out. And the planters I have at the house don't work. They're not the right size. So I have the Flowers Baking Company over here. So that's the bakery here. And then you come on down this way, and the bread store is down here. And I haven't been in a while, and I was doing my workout this morning. I do the Calinetics workout every Saturday morning. I was in the middle of that, and I just thought, we should go to the bread store. We haven't been there in forever. I don't know what made me think of it. I just thought we should go there and see what they've got. So, yeah, that's where I'm headed now. Oh, I want to show you something too. Well, when I get stopped up here. So I had a letter waiting for me in my post office box, which is always a treat. I hardly ever get anything because, well, I don't give out my post office box number to just anybody because I learned my lesson about that. You can't ever really tell for sure if they're open. It's like, maybe, what's the password? It's kind of spooky looking like me. I believe they're open. There's a sign. What does it say? New store hours. Oh, shoot. They're open Monday, Friday, 9:30 to 5. Saturday, 9:30 to 4. And they're closed on Sundays. I don't know what their hours were before. So we have these signs up here. You can get snack cakes for 75 cents and up. Box cakes for $1.50 and up. Bread for, I think it says $1.29 and up. Damn, that's gone up. That has gone up. Well, everything's gone up. I guess it might as well go up here too. Don't want them to feel left out. You charge more too. So I got a letter. Yeah, I learned my lesson. When I first got my post office box, I gave out the number, the post office box address, and got some very inappropriate shit in the mail. So I don't give it out to just anybody anymore. And it's hard because I don't have a way to get in touch with people. I would say message me on Instagram, but I never look at Instagram. I know I have messages on there that are probably at least a year old that I've never read. I just don't do anything with Instagram. But check this out. I got a letter from Chris. Not going to give like the whole detail. This is very cool. Now, Chris is in the Navy, and my dad and my brother were both in the Navy as well. And my brother, when he was in the Navy for a period of time, was stationed on the Dwight D. Eisenhower. And that is where Chris is now. Small world. So he sent me a sticker and a patch from the Eisenhower. That's my brother was stationed on there during Desert Storm. And they were out yonder floating around. And yeah. So he sent me a letter. It was so sweet. Just a nice letter. And he said that they don't really have, the Wi-Fi out there is very spotty and it doesn't work very well. He was in Okinawa for a long time, but and then he was in Seattle, and now he's in Norfolk, Virginia, and he's aboard the USS Dwight Eisenhower. And he said he's gonna send me a T-shirt. You don't have to do that. That's sweet. I have somewhere a T-shirt from the Eisenhower that my brother gave me 30 plus years ago when he was on that ship. I got to go on that ship when he was on it. It's massive, it's ginormous. But he can't watch my videos out there because he doesn't have Wi-Fi. But so, let me see. I can't read with these glasses on. So, all right, he said, my partner back home has been asking me what I would like mailed to me besides a margarita and a banana split. I told them I really just want to be able to relax to Southern ASMR sounds. And with the technology of the 21st century, I now have a package with a tablet in it with nothing but your videos downloaded. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me see. Okay, what did he say? He said, you won't believe, where'd it go? I've lost it. You won't believe how many sailors enjoy your videos at night. I know I saw it. But I got this nice letter. It was so sweet. I hope you know that besides just the sound of your voice, it's easy to relate with you through your videos, which gives me a sense of amity and rapport. Well, thank you very much. That is very sweet. It was really nice. I think that's awesome. Check it out. My sticker and my patch. That's very cool. So, yeah, that was a really nice surprise. I wasn't expecting that. He sent me some goodies from Okinawa. I think it was a couple of years ago. It was really sweet. You know, that's one thing. It's bright out here. That's one thing I have learned with this channel. You know, you get the weirdos, you get the creepy people, you get the people that are very inappropriate and just say awful things to you. But overall, and there are not actually that many of you seem to remember those people, but overall, it just reminds me of just how wonderful people are. The vast majority of people out there are fantastic, just wonderful, kind, caring people, and it gives me hope for humanity in general. So yeah, it's very sweet. Because people are so thoughtful, and it just tickles me how nice people are. And yeah, I'm so honored to be able to do what I do and get to know people from all over the world. And there are people I will never meet that, you know, sleep better and feel better because of the silly videos I make. And that's just incredible. That's the best feeling in the world. I really enjoy that. I love that. And I'm so glad that my therapist pushed me into making my first video on YouTube. And I never imagined at that point, now almost 9 years ago, that it would be what it is now, but I'm really glad it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the bread store. I got my wallet, I got my keys, and I'm gonna go in there and buy some day old bread. My older son wanted me to bring home some powdered donuts, and they usually have some. I don't feel like doing a video in there. I kind of thought about it, but that store is like this big. It's about the size of a postage stamp, and it's awkward to make a video in there because the employees really do kind of stare at you the whole time. You can't see it, but they're just steady hawking me the whole time I'm in there, like, what in the hell is she doing? What in the hell is she doing? So yeah, it feels really awkward. I've only made, I think, 2 videos in there, and but I may buy this. Maybe I'll buy some stuff and take it home and make a video with the stuff. But making a video in there is very uncomfortable, and I don't feel like being uncomfortable today, so I'm not gonna do it. But thank you so much for watching and for being here. Happy Saturday. It does look like the wind has really died down, at least for now. Now that I've said that, it'll kick back up again, but it seems like it's really died down, so that makes me very happy. It was awful yesterday. God, it was terrible. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you again soon.